It's race day at Brands Hatch, and with money problems escalating, Nick is under pressure to pay a disputed bill. Team boss Bobby wants payment for the excess on the insurance for Adam's car.
I've got the contract here, but it appears there's been a misunderstanding because there's an insurance section in it.
Yeah.
And nothing here says that we're liable for the excess.
No, but it doesn't say that we pay the insurance for the car. It's only in the email I sent you. We did an agreement, and I said to you, because you're coming in late, you get a discount and you get the insurance paid. And, you know, you accepted that. And, I mean, if you go around here and ask about it, there is nobody who have a deal where the excess is included. So that's how it works. So if you have a problem with that, then I think we've got to renegotiate the whole thing. Those things got to be cleared.
Well, what about next weekend? What about next weekend? Because we paid for next weekend.
After the Grand Prix, you want to stop them? Or?
I'm not really saying that. There's a couple of issues I've got at the moment. One is the Grand Prix, it's been sold, and it's been sold to a huge American corporation. And if that doesn't go ahead, there's going to be lawsuits on both sides. Yeah. So that's got to go ahead.
Yeah, it's got to go ahead, but I mean...
and we're talking a multi-billion corporation here. We go to war with them.
I mean, that's not really my problem.
Well,
I mean, my problem is that you owe me, some money.
The contract backs that up, so we pay.
If you are in a situation where that contract is gone off to the table, and we've got to discuss the different issues in that contract, I mean... then we have a problem, and I told you that in the beginning of the season. We are backed up by a big corporation too, so don't come, you know, messing around with this kind of things with me.
If that's the final bill, then fine. Then once we get paid from Hot Wheels, yeah, because it's the big one, then I can afford to pay that. However, in the meantime, I would like, after the Grand Prix, or before it's probably too soon now, but after the Grand Prix, Adam and Gilmore go head-to-head in Adam's car, and then we'll take it from there.
If you think that Adam's car is not good, then we definitely have a problem here.
Well, I don't know. That's why I want to do the test. And then we'll know either way. Now, if what you say is right, then fine, you get paid, then I've made a mistake, everyone's made a mistake, we'll hold our hands up to it. But I would like to know.
I have 100% faith in the team, and I know that Terry and the guys are doing a good job. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with the car, I can tell you that for sure. And you can put whoever you want in that car, but that's not going to give you any information.
Well, the thing is, you say that, and I'm in the middle, and I want to know, and I don't know who's right and who's wrong. So if we do the test, we'll know.
You have a motorsport guy in your team. I mean, Paul. He could advise you on this.
I spoke to him. He doesn't know either. So the best way to do it is do a test. I've also talked to several other people.
The times when he's been second on, you know, he's been on the podium, was the car shit in those days too? Or?
At Rockingham, he told me he wasn't happy with it. He pulled me aside after he'd come second. He said it still wasn't performing. He said the reason that Kerr didn't go away from him, he pulled me aside, he said the reason Kerr didn't go away is because he got held up in traffic. I didn't feel the car's right. Maybe this is because he's not had the testing. But either way, maybe you're right.
I don't think, I mean, the
but
guy,
let's find out.
Yeah, sure. I mean, if you think that's going to give you any information, that's fine with me. But I can tell you right now, it's not going to give you any information.
Why not?
No, because that's not the problem.
So the problem is? What's the problem is?
I tell you, the driver's not good enough.
Adam's prospects are looking decidedly gloomy. Just a couple of weeks after Bobby was singing his praises at Rockingham, the team boss no longer rates him. The head-to-head testing with rival Matthew Gilmore will never take place. Meanwhile, Adam's determination to overcome the odds against him is doomed to failure. Another good start, but it doesn't last. After losing time with a pit stop for a puncture, Adam is involved in a collision that puts him out of the race.
You all right? Calm?
Yeah, I'll be okay for the next one. Just got driven off the road. They know what I'm going to try now, and they think they're trying to intimidate me by driving me off the road. Twice. Got Ben Wishbone, I came in, and I don't think they spotted it or whatever. I don't know. but I had a flat tyre and I changed that. And I went out, I almost had a big shunt there and a big shunt there.
I've told him that he's got to go out and push it, because even if the car's not right, you know, this could be his last but one race with his team, so give everything he's got. And it looks like he's done that, and he's gone off in a couple of collisions trying to get past people. Can't ask for more.
More damage to the car means more expense, and the pressure is mounting. Nick wonders just how much will it cost to get Adam into Formula One.
It's early days. I keep stressing to Adam this. It's early days, and he's not terribly experienced. Hasn't done a lot of racing, and to come to Formula 3 is a big jump. And you know, it's not just simply another car. It's a more advanced vehicle. You've got an aero package that you've got to come to terms with. So if it was as easy as I think Adam would like it to be, we'd all be world champions, you know, and it just takes more time than perhaps an inexperienced youngster is prepared to give. Having said all that, his raw speed, his raw talent is clearly there, and there's a lot of it. My feeling is that you must be ambitious, and you must have a goal that is almost within your grasp, but it should be just out of reach. When you're managing to grasp it, then move the goalpost further away from you, and don't go and aim for World Championship now, because that, in my book, is the dream business.
To get someone like Adam to the top level, how much money would he require from now, so with next year on?
Well, if you just work it out, if he has a successful end to this scholarship class season, then his aim should be to do A class and do that good next year. A class is anything between £300,000 and £400,000. Beyond Formula 3, you're looking at 3,000, and you're not going to get a lot of change from $1 million to do 3,000. So, you know, realistically, what are we looking at? $2-3 million to even be knocking on the door of Formula One. You know, if you want to be a football player, what do you need? You need a pair of football boots, a bloody big field, and 21 other guys to play with. But if you want to go drive race cars, the least you need is a car with 4 wheels on the wagon, and by definition, that's got to be more expensive than playing football, and that's the game we're in.
In the afternoon race, Adam must start well down the grid. Once again, he moves up the field, but once again, he fails to finish. A bad day all round for the performance team, as their rivals celebrate a double win at Brands for Robbie Kerr, who's destined to win the championship.
The car was handling strange. It wasn't undrivable or anything like that, but it was quite difficult. And I spun. We've got 0 chance of winning races because we're struggling to keep in front of people that have been 3-4 seconds quicker than earlier in the year.
Adam's latest setback is testing the confidence of his management. While Nick remains positive, Paul has clearly lost faith in Adam's ability.
He said he was up the inside of a Sheena, that incident. That's bollocks, sorry. I was standing there. He went for it and got the door shut. I mean, it was a move, but when moves like that don't pay off, he's got to accept he went for it. Not saying it wasn't his fault.